Hi everyone, thanks for watching my YouTube contents. I'm Sang Kim. Today I would like to show you how to calculate standard errors of coefficients for Cox proportional hazard analysis in Excel and R. In the previous video, I showed you how to get these coefficients by using partial log likelihood. And in our program, actually, we can calculate this one, coefficients by using Cox PH function. And I haven't explained how to calculate standard errors and p-values in the previous video. So in this video, I would like to show you how to calculate these standard errors and p-values. There is one good reference site I have used for this video. So we need to clearly understand how to calculate Hessian metrics to calculate standard errors for Cox proportional hazard analysis. And we can derive beta hat from this formula, okay, by using Newton-Raphson method. So again, if you use Cox PH function, you can simply and easily calculate, get coefficients and standard errors. But if you use this algorithm, actually you can manually calculate coefficients, and also by using this form, you can also calculate standard errors in Excel, right? All right, let's focus on this main algorithm part. So we need to calculate eta, hazard and risk, P, and W metrics to calculate, to get standard errors in Excel. So we are going to use many matrix computations in this video. So let's give a name for simple computation. For this part, let's give a name as X. Okay, and this is hazard. Hazard actually comes from column G, exponential of G2. And risk is actually sum of hazard. You need to fix the last cell like this. Then let's get P matrix. So this is hazard and risk from this one, right? Let's in order to get P matrix, in our program, you need to use auto function. So this is same as if we look up value from column E, comma, table array over. If we look up value from column F, and table array from this one, third column. Okay. Then we also need to give a value as 0 for upper triangle part. So if greater than this one, yeah, let's give value 0. If not, let's use this formula. Okay, let's give a name as P, capital P, and diagonal of events. So if row same as column, then let's get, if we use the value here. If not, let's give a value 0. Right. This is diagonal matrix, and let's give a name as D. Let's get W matrix minus P, and merge minus P, comma D, and again merge, comma transpose P. Okay, and press Ctrl Shift Enter. Okay, and let's give a name as W, capital W. Then the algorithm actually replaces original diagonal elements with new diagonal elements by using this formula. Okay, so invert P, comma, and the matrix again, invert, comma, transpose 1 minus P, and press Ctrl Shift Enter. Okay, let's give one okay, and then let's generate new W matrix. So again, if row is same as column, it means diagonal elements. Let's get diagonal W, diagonal elements from this one. And if not, let's get the value from W matrix. Oops. Sorry, we need to fix column here. Okay. Right. Then let's calculate this one, coefficients, by using this formula. And merge. Sorry, we are going to use this W from updated W matrix. So let's delete name W. Let's give a name for this one, this W matrix as W. And merge transpose X, W, and merge comma X, and solve means inverse, so M inverse, and merge comma transpose X. Sorry, we need to calculate this part, so and merge P comma D column here, and press Ctrl Shift Enter. This one, FS that minus column K. Merge transpose X, comma W, and merge comma X. And then as you solve means inverse, so M inverse, and transpose of X, and merge comma transpose X, and merge comma, and plus, then press Ctrl Shift Enter. Right. So this is same as this one. Hessian matrix, merge, transpose X, W, and merge, X. Okay. Then covariance matrix is actually inverse of Hessian matrix. Okay. Then standard error coefficient for Rx is equal to square root of first diagonal elements and square root of second diagonal elements. Okay, so this is same as R output, and Z value can be calculated by coefficients over standard error. P value in our program actually use two-side P values, so this can be calculated by 1 over absolute value of Z, comma, mean as 0, standard error as 1, and cumulative. And times 2. Let's see what's wrong. Okay, then 1 minus, then 2 times. Right, this is same as our output. So as you know, under like a 5% significance level, Rx is not significant for Cox this model, and age is significant variable under 5% significance level. Right. So if you clearly understand this algorithm, I think you will be able to calculate coefficients and standard errors in Excel. I hope it was useful to understand how to calculate standard errors and p-values for Cox proportional hazard model in Excel. Again, you need to also understand Hessian matrix, and actually covariance matrix comes from Hessian matrix. Then you can calculate the standard error for Cox proportional hazard analysis. I hope it was useful to understand how to calculate standard errors and p-values for Cox proportional hazard model in XLNR. Please click like and subscribe if it was useful for you. Thank you.